Alright, another big and heavy box. This time I have the DUOTTS N26, the new version. It's a really cool motorcycle vibe e-bike with 2 motors, and I will show you how to put it together at no time. So let's stop talking and get it started. The bike is safe inside, that's for sure, but I don't think I can take it on this way. No way, because I cannot pull it up. There is a small box, I think is the accessory box. There are another box inside, another box is inside. I really like the rings.
Alright, start by setting the front wheel aside and getting the bike ready. Carefully remove all the zip ties and protective foam wrapping. Now, let's check out what's inside the accessory box. You'll find the reflectors, a basic toolkit, the left crank arm, a pair of aluminum pedals, the optional throttle, a handy tool bag, some extra zip ties, and the user manual. In a separate box, you'll find the battery charger. Another well-padded box contains the display. As a bonus, DUOTTS threw in a mobile phone holder, always a handy addition. And finally, the battery and keys come securely packed in their own box for extra protection. Loosen the 2 screws on the stem and rotate it to the correct forward-facing position. Once it's aligned, tighten the top screw to hold the stem securely in place. Next, remove the stem cap by unscrewing the 4 bolts. Gently untangle the handlebar cables and position the handlebars correctly. Reinstall the stem cap bolts, tightening them diagonally in a crisscross pattern to ensure even pressure. Now carefully flip the bike upside down.
It's not a heavy bike at all. I was expecting to be a lot heavier, but it's not.
Remove the temporary axle from the front fork. And don't forget to take out the plastic spacer from the brake caliper. Slide the front wheel into the fork, insert the washers as shown, paying close attention to the position of the locking washer. This step is important. Using an 18mm wrench, firmly tighten the axle nuts on both sides. Make sure the wheel spins freely. If you hear rubbing or feel resistance, you'll need to adjust the brake caliper. To adjust the brake, loosen the 2 mounting screws on the caliper and shift it slightly until the wheel spins freely without noise or friction. Once it's aligned, retighten both screws. Finally, connect the motor cable by matching the arrows on both connectors. Push them together firmly until fully seated. Secure the cable using the clip on the fork. And don't forget to add the nut covers. Flip the bike back to its upright position. Next, prepare the display for installation by removing the 2 mounting screws using a 3mm hex key. Position the display where you want it on the handlebar, then tighten the screws back in place. Mount the control unit on the left side of the handlebar using the same hex key. Once it's secure, connect the display cable by aligning the arrows on the connectors and pressing them together firmly. If you choose to install the optional half-twist throttle, start by removing the right side grip. Then, slide the throttle into place. To fit the new grip, you'll need to loosen the rear brake lever and the gear shifter using a hex key and a screwdriver. Move them slightly to make space for the throttle and new grip. Don't forget to insert the included spacer washer between the throttle and the grip. Once everything is in position, retighten the brake lever, gear shifter and throttle. Finally, remove the cable organizer, connect the yellow plugs, neatly rearrange the cables and reinstall the organizer to keep everything tidy. Using a 10mm wrench and a 5mm hex key, remove the long bolt from the front of the bike. Position the headlight in place, then reinstall and tighten the bolt using the same tools. Next, let's install the left crank arm. Start by removing the main bolt with a 10mm hex key. Slide the crank arm onto the axle, then tighten the bottom bolt securely. Don't forget to add the plastic cover ring afterward. Now it's pedal time. Take the pedal marked R. That's for the right side. Screw it in clockwise by hand, then tighten it with a 15mm wrench. Do the same for the left pedal, but this one screws in counterclockwise. Inflate the tires to the recommended pressure, install the wheel reflectors, and insert the battery. Turn on the system to make sure everything is working properly. Finally, align the front wheel and tighten the two side bolts on the stem. Don't forget to pop the rubber top cap back on. And that's it! Your DUOTTS N26 is fully assembled and ready to hit the road. Enjoy the ride!